到底什么才是酿好一瓶葡萄酒的关键？一个历史悠久的家族传承，先进的酿造设备，新潮酷炫的酒标，还是它必须要坐立于得天独厚的产区？
在南龙呢，有这样一家酒庄，它仅仅有20年的历史，但是从20年前的默默无闻到现在的众星捧月，那今天我们就来看一下这家酒庄到底有什么惊人之处吧。
I can keep talking for hours. So if you have questions, feel free to ask me.
We will interrupt.
That's why I wanted to become a wine producer here in this region. It's because my favorite wines were made from Grenache and Syrah. So it's in the southeastern part of France where you can find those varietals. So that's why my aim was becoming a producer here. So I'm former pharmacist. I've been working for a few years as a pharmacist. The work which is the closest from the wine business, somehow it's pharmacist. And so every year you have some pharmacists becoming enologist because it's exactly the same things to study the blood or the wine. What I wanted to do at my very beginning, entering the wine world, was studying the geology. Because the geology, the quality starts from there.
Yes.
If you want to produce great wine, choose a great place. If you want to produce cheap wines but you can produce a lot, then choose a rich place.
Yeah, rich land.
Where you can also add fertilizer if you want. But personally, I don't want to add fertilizer. I just want to have the vine with a wonderful biodiversity, with trees. So what we are very lucky with, you can take a look at the landscape here. In Burgundy, it's so expensive, you know the price of the land is insane. So what they have done, they have cut all the trees.
Oh yeah, that's true, and it destroys the biodiversity. Yeah.
So regarding the wine, it's always like this. Do you focus on quantity or quality? So it depends what you want to do. But if you want to focus on quantity, it's better to plant down in the valley, on flat parts, on richer parts. If you want to focus on quality, it's better to be on the soil which are naturally poor. Because the wine, it's just a fruit juice. We can say the wine is very simple. You have a bad fruit juice, you will have a bad wine. You have a good fruit juice, you will have a good wine. It's almost as simple as this. So the fact is, how could I get a good fruit juice?
你看这里的葡萄田和我们勃艮第的是完全不一样的，因为它既种葡萄藤，又有一些水果的树，什么cherries 啊，一些 apricot 这些树木，它构成了一个非常全面的生物多样性。其实勃艮第以前的葡萄田呢也是这样的，也会种一些树，但是由于地价的年年上涨，以及葡萄酒的价格年年上涨，砍掉了许多的树。但是在这儿呢，由于地价的便宜，由于这个产区还没有如此大的名望，所以说我们还是可以保持一个这样的传统，然后更利于整个葡萄园的管理、生物多样性以及葡萄的健康成果。而且你在这里面种树呢，你可以发现每个果实它成熟的时间不一样嘛。有时候樱桃先熟了，你发现樱桃有病有问题的话，那它反映到说，那我的葡萄一定要需要一些管理了，要不然它成熟的时候也会有一些病，它也是起到了一个预警的作用。所以说它是有非常非常多好的功效的，但就是你怎么权衡这个经济效益的问题。
In people's mind, vines has always been planted on southern slope.
Yes.
To get more sun. So you want some sun, so you plant on the southern side.
Yes.
But here,
Yes.
do we need sun? No. And this lieu-dit is called Saint-Jean. And Saint-Jean here is facing north.
Oh.
So when I got this vineyard in 2003, for instance, I had no money. So I have borrowed all the money to a bank.
Yeah.
And they told me, I have said that I will produce wine in between 15 to 25 euro.
Okay.
Before me in this village, the most expensive wine was 5 euro. So, and I had the need of the confidence of a bank,
Yes.
thinking that I can do it.
Yep.
So, first of all, in the Ventoux appellation, there were at that time only 2 famous wineries, but in this village, no one. 5 euros as the most expensive wine.
Yes.
And I have told them, okay, I would like to buy it, because when the French state sell, it's a competition. You have 1 month to say what you will do for the next 10 years. and I have written in that file that I will be organic. At that time, nobody was organic,
哦哟，
and it's much more difficult, much more expensive. So when you don't have money, saying that you will make something very expensive doesn't make so much sense.
我们刚刚提到说，我们在课本上学到的是一个好的葡萄田呢，它应该朝向南方，向阳的面，所以它会吸取更多的日晒，有利于它糖分的积累，有利于它达到一个更高的熟度。但是呢，在南龙这个产区，尤其是在这里，跟我说它并不是很需要阳光，因为实在有太多的阳光了，所以说朝南并不是一个非常被需要的指标。而且他最开始买的那片田呢，就在朝北的方向，因为你减少一点阳光，它可以提高一下酸度。然后通过酿酒师的一些测量啊、技法，它可以把葡萄酒达到的更加的优雅、更加的平衡。这是非常有意思的一点，就是说，并不是世界上每一块葡萄田都需要朝南，你需要根据自己当地的地理因素、当地的一些气候条件来决定你的葡萄田到底应该朝向哪。
I've shown you I have different locations, different terroirs, different varietals, and they are never ripe at the same moment. So we harvest them separately. So then the wine is fermenting. We need also to keep them separately if we want later to work on blends or keep them separated for terroir wine. So that's why my idea was trying to find many different types of tanks of different sizes and of different components, because if the same wine you put it in all barrels or in stainless steel or in steel or in fiber or in concrete, after 2 months the same wine you have 5 different wines. So it's succeeding to have a great diversity also in the cellar, to like this being able to keep separately varietals or terroir.
感觉完全不一样，在鼻子上。
它很多那个合欢花的那种味道。
对，他说他很喜欢那个来自卢瓦河的甜酒嘛。
我喜欢2015年的，2020年的那个很新鲜，很多果味，很纯净，因为它也没有用任何的橡木桶发酵。但是2015年的那个相隔5年，但是差别非常的大，这个油润的质感，然后非常多那种浓郁的花香。还有一点点香辛料的味道，就整个复杂度一下子就拉满。这一款呢是用他们最小颗的那种葡萄酿的，他们最小颗的葡萄的话，有一个好处就是它的集中度跟浓郁度会非常的高。它这款呢还是带梗发酵的，但用的不是那种青色梗，是那种比较熟成的梗，所以就会增加它的那个结构感跟复杂度。
但并不会带来那些非常强劲的单宁感，因为以前的人会把青梗放进那个发酵罐里面一起发酵，因为当时的酒呢都是被卖来想说20年后、30年后再饮用的，所以说大家不在乎单宁感有多强劲，因为随着它在瓶中的陈年，它的单宁会变得越来越柔细。但是现在的酒呢，我们通常是买来就喝，所以说如果你放进一些青梗进去的话，会比较的难以接受。但是为了增加它的复杂度，增加它的节奏感，我们就把比较成熟的梗放了进去。
Wine is changing all the time, depending on the moon, on the planets, on the weather. So when you work on blends, you must not take as a reference what you have done one day. You need to redo it because one day the wine is so different than another day. So it's a big part of things which are unpredictable. And so you must be open-minded and not too much stress thinking I must have this, because you can never ask the yeast I want you to ferment.
所以，酿好一瓶葡萄酒真正需要的是什么？